Hello, Origin Gaming. Sending the stream link out real quick. Getting on a little bit later than I expected, so I didn't have time to set up all my pre-stream stuff. We'll cut this part out at the end, so you don't have to watch this shit. So we'll wait till a few people come in before we really get started. Just hanging out. Welcome, whoever just joined. Just waiting see if anyone else joins. Give it another minute or so, and then I'll get started with the announcement. And they left, so we won't worry about that shit. Welcome. Just waiting another minute or so, let people join up. That's a little later. I didn't get the chance to set up my stream ahead of time. I apologize. What do you see out there, girl? Okay, well, to get started, they can always catch up later. Welcome, Origin Gaming, to the, I guess, Season 3 announcement. Hold on, let me fix the lighting. Okay, that's better. I'm going to cut all this shit out anyway in editing. No, it's not really better. It keeps fucking changing, whatever. Welcome, Origin Gaming, to the Season 3 announcement for the league. Hopefully we will have a league. Right now we only have 2 teams signed up. So for those of you who are unaware of what the league is, I'll just give you a brief rundown. So the league is a community competition. It's 9 weeks. So typically our seasons for Destiny are 13 weeks. So the first 9 we use to do the league, and that allows you to last 4 when you're burned out of Destiny because there was no good content for the season, or when they send those last exotic quests and changes to everything and you're trying to get your last achievements for the title for the season, you're not taking too much time from that. So that's why we go 9 weeks. Also, as we start getting, honestly, 9 might be a little long But that's what we're going to do again. Try it out one more time. Again, we have to get 4 teams for me to do this. I don't feel like it's necessarily worth my time to have much less than that for 12 people essentially to participate. No offense to those 12 who do participate, but that has been our typical problem, has been participation the past 2 seasons. So each season we've ended up cutting a team from the league. So this way, if there's 4 teams and we end up cutting a team, we still have 3. But I hope that doesn't happen because, as I said, this season we're getting the opportunity to pick our own teams. So, like I said, 2 teams have already been formed, picked themselves. So we have the Court, which I don't know if many of you have heard of, but it's a group of people who tend to play together a lot. Some community leaders are involved in that team. So that team will be Gabby, not necessarily who's the captain, but I put him on there because I know that that's their team already. They've told me that. So Gabby, Diamond, Frank, Shane, Priestley, Kami, Kymix, and Straggly. So that's their team. My team is currently, as it sits, is Tofu, Tortilla, Cerberus, Og, Silent, possibly Loken. He's still saying maybe to me. And we're looking for one more person, someone who has minimal raid experience. So like last season, there will be bonus points for first raid clear. So we're looking for one person to fill out our roster. He's willing to play, learn some raids. Possibly never done any of them, maybe only done 1 or 2. So again, we're looking for one person. If you're looking, I will post all of this in the comments when I post the stream on Band. So like I said, 2 teams so far. There is a 3rd full team, at least, in the comment or in the signed up as individuals. So those people, as they currently stands, are, forgive my dog sounds in the back, are Mars, Sneaky, Cash, Ozzy, Pulse, Curry, Toucan, Lucy, and Throw. So that's 9 people. Again, teams are 6 to 8. Because you're picking your own, like I said, I'm less concerned with people not showing up or whatnot, because hopefully you can find you're signing up with your friends, the people you play with a lot, and whatnot. So again, going back to explaining the league before I got sidetracked. So it's a 9-week event. It takes essentially 3 disciplines. There's Nightfalls, so smaller PvE events. Each week you'll have a loadout, restriction, and a class/subclass restriction for that. So smayr to the way the Bungie does prestige raid layers, or did prestige raid layers in year 1 with EOW and SOS. I'll give you a restricted loadout that you can use for those Nightfalls. Tentatively right now, we will start with whatever the equivalent of 1,000 is. So they haven't announced, as far as I've seen, the new power levels yet. After season 1, after season 9? I can't remember. The first season of year 3 to the second season of year 3, they didn't increase the power level that dramatically. I think it went up 10 power. So they kept the power levels the same on the Nightfall. However, then in the 3rd season, they did a substantial increase. That sort of hurt the way the Nightfalls ended up running, I think, in my opinion. So I'll look at that once they have released that. I'll tell you what level Nightfall to do it in. Again, your score will be your points over your time, so points per minute. So there's benefits to going fast, but there's also benefits to getting as many points as possible. So you don't want to spend 30 minutes trying to accumulate points, and you don't want to just go through in 10 minutes and skip all the enemies. So that's for you to figure out. Again, restricted loadouts on that. Then we'll do PvP. We're not going to do Gambit. So Gambit will be part of the PvP rotation. You'll be assigned one opposing team to compete with each week. So there'll be a schedule published. If there's 4 teams, you'll essentially play each team 3 times. Week 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll just be like a typical sports league. Just once a week, you guys will schedule the raids, get your X number of people together and make that happen. So the way that works, I will assign a mode, a restricted loadout, and a number of people. So it could be doubles, it could be 5v5. I try not to get to too many people. I've found that if we get much past 4v4, I've done 5v5 in the past, if we get much past 4v4, it becomes a lot harder to schedule times for 10 people or 12 people. We'll keep that the same though. Again, Nightfall or Gambit will be a PvP mode. So possibly once every 3 weeks or something like that, maybe twice during the season, you'll have Gambit instead of a PvP mode. I think Gambit was on its own was largely a failure from last season. It just didn't happen a lot. So we'll just make it a PvP game mode like we did the first season. I think that was the best way to go about it. And then finally, there's raids. So again, we'll keep it 2 raids every 3 weeks. I think that was fairly successful. Again, we haven't heard from Bungie if they're going to release a new raid this year or this season. Likely, if they do, that would be similar to the way GOS was last season. You have the whole you would have the whole season to get your entire team, whether it is in your own as a team in one go, or like spreading it out and getting 2 or 3 people. But again, they have to be community raids. You can't just go LFGing and getting those clears. There will not be free agents this season. Again, you're picking your own teams, so I don't feel the need to allow you to find randos to play with. So again, 2 raids per 3 weeks. They will not be restricted loadouts. I think that went better this season than it did last season or the first season. Partially because there were no restricted loadouts, and partially because you had the more time with fewer raids. So again, 2 raids every 3 weeks, so that's 6 raids for the season. Probably something similar where Garden, you have the whole season to get your team completion. I think this season we had a lot of people first clears last season. This season I think it'll be a little bit easier. I think my team was the only one to actually finish Garden of the 2 teams that participated. So I think it'll be a lot easier this season to get everyone a clear of that. Hopefully Bungie releases a new raid and we'll have some new content. Who knows? Clearly the Drifter's involved, so Gambit will probably be a fucking driving force again, because why not? They failed miserably with it last time, so let's try it again. So like I said, 4 teams. The season will start on Monday, Tuesday after reset. So this coming Tuesday would be the first week. I have the sign up set up through tomorrow. I might extend that to Saturday just to give us a little more time. I think we can afford that to do. It'll give me less time to set up the spreadsheets, but that's fine. I'm willing to do that if people are willing to participate. So right now, like I said, we have 2 teams. Just a recap of that going forward into this season. So we have Gabby, his team. Again, I just picked him. I don't have a captain for this team yet, but that team consists of Gabby, Shane, Diamond, Kymex, Priestley, Dr. Frank, and Straggly. And then my own team, which consists of myself, Tofu, Tortilla, Serb, Og, maybe Loken, Silent, and again, we're looking for one more member of the community who has completed very few, if any, raids. If you've completed none, that's fine. We're looking for someone who's willing to learn, wants to learn, and willing to participate. If you're a strong PvPer, that's even just a bonus, because I'm terrible at it. Oh, Winnie's coming to say hi. So this is my foster pup, Winnie. She's a German short-haired pointer mix, something or other. Who knows? I think they just make shit up. Everyone tells me she has beautiful color, and I say thank you because I don't know what else to say, because I had nothing to do with any of that. So she's been abused a little bit. She is available for adoption if you want to do that. But you can see her ear. Well, if she let me move the ear, you can see it's a little tore up. You can't see her back paw, which is her front half of her back left paw, I believe it is, was amputated because she was caught in a trap. But she's a lovely, pretty girl. She loves pets and everything. But yeah, so going back to the league, stop it. Going back to that again, probably extend the sign up till Saturday, so that gives you 3 more days to get your teams together. We do have 2 teams, like I said, but then we have another 9 as solo teams who do want to participate. So again, those are Throw, Lucy, Toucan, Curry, Pulse, Cash, Sneaky, and Mars. So y'all get a team together, make this happen, and then we still need 1 more team. So we have the numbers to get 3 teams, but right now we don't have them. Again, once you have your team together, just post it in the comments on that post. I'll post my team shortly. Once this, and then I'll post this with a link to the spreadsheets from the past 2 seasons, so you can kind of get an idea, see what we did for the challenges for the past 2 seasons. I don't think I updated them fully. The challenge is for this last season. I got a little bit lazy and just started updating scores. Once it was down to just 2 teams again, it was a lot of time for not a lot of people. So I sort of slacked a little bit. I should have done this post probably a week and a half ago, but better late than never. And like I said, I will be posting this up. We'll edit out the first 4 minutes when it was just bullshit with myself. And I will see you all in the game. And happy hunting, Guardians, and have a good one. Prez out.